Popular Nollywood actress Rita Edochie gives updates on Hèāřtbŕëak3n's marriage crisis. But before I commence with this hot and interesting gist, welcome to Aproko DCV, a platform where we keep you updated and informed on trending latest matters happening on social media. If you haven't already, do subscribe to our YouTube page. Don't forget to like, share, and turn on the notification bell to get notified when next we drop our next video. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook at Aproko Gist. To all our wonderful returning subscribers, much love from me here. Thank you for your consistency and support. We do not take you for granted. Now to all our viewers, relax, enjoy, and stay tuned. Rita Edochie, and to Yul Edochie, and the one that has been standing. Rita has also not even hid the fact that she despises with me against all odds, encouraging her and telling her consistently that no one can take her place in the Edochie's home, Judy, and calls her numerous times a winch, a home wrecker, and one day she will pay for all her iniquities. Rita Edochie has turned to social media once again to provide an update on Hèāřtbŕëak3n's marriage crisis. The legendary actress, who has always supported me while criticizing and laying curses on Yul Edochie and his second wife for their rude conduct and always treating me as though she's trash and never giving her the respect that she deserves, posted a cryptic message about them on Instagram. She reported that her nephew Hèāřtbŕëak3n Edochie died 2 months ago, and that May and the rest of her children are doing well as they struggle to get over the painful loss. In the content she wrote on social media, she yet again did not hide her displeasure about Yul and dragged Yul through the mud, telling everyone that Yul Edochie does not deserve a wife like me. Rita Edochie used this as a way to tell the world that they can't and will never forget about their beloved first son, Hèāřtbŕëak3n, and that in fact, even though all seems well, all seems good, and they are all being quiet on social media about the death of Hèāřtbŕëak3n, they are just trying to hold their body and soul together and not get into all this drama, cause there's only a limit to what one can handle. Rita Edochie also used this medium to tell May fans that she is so happy that they are all standing by her side even in this trying period, and even though she hasn't come online to say all this or to say anything regarding the death of their son or anything in particular, she loves and cherishes each and every of them so much. Okay guys, what about now? Let's take a look at the post Rita Edochie posted on her Instagram page. She wrote, "Let the drama king and drama devil know this. Kimberly, my son, today marks exactly 2 months since you departed this sinful world to the great beyond. Our consolation is that you are resting in the bosom of our Lord Jesus Christ. My son, you are gone, but not forgotten. You are trying to cope with the vacuum your untimely death left in our hearts by looking unto the good Lord to grant us the fortitude to bear the loss. Your mother, Queen Yul Edochie, has been doing great and trying her best to be more strong. Your siblings are fine too though. They miss you, but it is well." Rita Edochie, this arc drama queen, will never stop giving us valid gist and updates, especially when it comes to the Yul Edochie family drama. She is in the front row, always supporting and cheering on May whenever the needs arises, and that is one thing we are really happy for May about, that even though in the midst of all those toxic energy, she has someone that is standing by her side with her and is always encouraging her and standing up for her whenever the need arises. And Yul Edochie, he is not a man that stands on his own 2 feet. He's always looking for dependence from other people, looking for other people's advice, and he doesn't know who has been getting back-to-back buzz from this lady, especially from her. Imagine her calling him drama king and Judy evil drama queen. That is to say how deep the hatred for Yul Edochie and Judy runs in her vein, and especially for Judy. I don't really think she hates Yul Edochie, because Yul Edochie is just someone that is easily influenced to get advice from. Just gets advice from typically anybody. In all and all, we just pray that God continue to give May and her children the support that they need, the strength that they need, the grace that they need to come out of this trying period, because it is indeed one for them, and everything will just work out well for them, because yes, they are our people and we love and respect them so much. At least they are the good one. So guys, that is the update we have from you from the Yul Edochies.
In no unclear terms that if I went ahead with my plan, I said by the time I'm 30 I'm going to marry. So I was going to use my 20s to live like a vagabond. God forgive me. Anyway, you are forgiving me. So I was going to use my 20s to do anyhow. And then when I was about 28, 29, I would find the person that I wanted to settle down with. And at 30, I would marry. I would use 2 years to enjoy with my wife. Then I'll have children, and then we keep it moving. But God had other plans. Anyway, so I realized, I was 30, I was 31, I was 32, and I was still just living really crazy, really reckless. And so I started thinking, okay, this is not the plan. I said I was going to do this by 30, and now I'm 32, 33. It's time to, to fix up. And so at the time, I found somebody that I really got along with very well. We worked well together. We'd had like a casual relationship for a while, and I said, okay, this is the person. I'm going to just make this work, And so I was taking steps, and for the first time, I actually took this person and introduced them to my family, introduced them to my parents, like, oh, this is the person I'm dating, and and so on and so forth. And I just, for a few months, I just didn't really have peace. And we spoke during this series that God confirms His word, through His wisdom, and through His peace. Now, the first thing was I just didn't have peace. And then, over the course of a few months, I had 3 dreams specifically about this situation. And God told me in no unclear terms that if I went ahead with my plan, that not only would it bring disaster on myself, even the person that I was dragging with me, it wasn't going to work out for them. And after I had the 3rd dream, I knew very clearly what God was saying to me. So I said, okay, let me go to a spiritual leader and say, hey, this is what I think God is saying. And I went to this spiritual leader who I trust, and I said, I had these dreams and this is what God is saying. Do you know what the spiritual leader said to me? He said, actually, God told me months ago that this is not the person for you, but I know you are stubborn. So I went to God and said, please, your son, go and tell him yourself. Because if I go and tell Banky this, he will marry the girl next week, just to prove a point that nobody can tell him what to do. So at this point, I knew what God was saying. So I kind of ended that relationship. And for the next year or 2, I was just focusing on work, focusing on trying to be a better person, focusing on just trying to develop and fix my life. And I started going to church very regularly. I started going to TPH. Shout out to people that are here from the Dome.
So guys, let us know what your thoughts and opinions are in the comment section. And if you would love to watch the continuation of the video you just watched, do stay tuned for our next video, as we're surely going to put it there. And once again, whatever your thoughts and opinions are, do hit us up in the comment section. We would love to hear from you. And if you haven't, guys, what are you waiting for? Do subscribe to our YouTube page at Aproko GCV. Don't forget to like, share, and turn on notification bells, get notified so you won't miss out on trending, spicy, juicy topics happening on social media. And while you are at that, do head on to our Facebook page and do give us a quick follow, as it encourages us to push you more insightful videos for your pleasure. Thank you all once again for staying tuned with us up to this point, as we've come to the end of today's segment. So guys, on that note, like I'm hearing this, guys, do stay safe.